Christmas has come early. Wow, check out this brand new Gen 5 driver from PXG. Welcome back to Dean Mackel Golf. Mid-handicapper here, sharing tips with you, equipment reviews, my journey as I continue to lower my handicap and get better at golf. And right now I'm in the best shape of my entire golfing career from a score perspective and from a ball striking perspective. Today we're going PXG versus PXG. We got brand new out of the box, like a week before Christmas, Gen 5 PXG driver that I was custom fit for last Friday. And then we've got my gamer, which is last year's 0211. So the 0211 is the baseline from PXG. I picked this driver up for $219 last year. It has been okay for me, but I wanted to treat myself to a true custom fit, and that's why we went with Gen 5. It's got the full carbon crown. You can see here, it's absolutely gorgeous. It has 3 weight ports. Hopefully you can see that. There's 2 weight ports on the very extreme ends of the face, and then 1 in the back. There's 2 heavy weights, 2 7.5 gram heavy weights, and then a light 2.5 gram weight. So this one's been configured for me with the heavy weight in the heel and the back to help me square that club face up. So it's a little bit draw biased. And when I got custom fit, he put me into a 7.5 because as you increase the loft, it actually closes the club face a little bit and again allows you to get that club face closed instead of having those big, banana balls off to the right. And I do continue to fight a slice, but hopefully, this is the one with enough adjustability to make it work. So today we're gonna go PXG versus PXG. Stay tuned. This is last year's 021 driver from PXG. Let's get some shots of it. I've completely warmed up. We'll start with it. It actually is a full inch longer than the one that I was fit into because we did figure out that I did like a shorter shaft. So this is the kind of shot that I was seeing when I went for my custom fitting. A lot of the balls were leaking out to the right. Now this particular driver is a 10.5 head on it, and I've got it right at the standard setting. So there's going to be a lot of loft there. What I may end up doing is actually just lofting it down to a 9, which is typically what I want to play it at. Problem is when you loft it down, it opens up the club face. So the club face now sits more to the right, which is, I don't know if a lot of amateur golfers know that about these adjustable drivers, but if you are fighting a slice, you want to be able to go down to a lower loft and then use the adjustable hosel and go up, and that actually has a tendency to close the face. If I take this 10.5 and dial it down, it's going to open the face up for me and not help me with these fades and slices. That one's a little toey. Hopefully it's straighter. All right, so look at, I actually started the ball off to the right, which is good. So a little bit of an inside to out swing. I hit it center, so it was just a straight push. There was no kind of fade back to it. 90 degrees is a little bit slow for me, but the spin's really, really strong. 2200 spin, and then 250 yards total, or thereabouts. Let me see if I can get the swing speed up. That one feels like it's going left. Oh, okay. I just got the face close. Go. Get out there to 250. All right, 254 total. So A little bit of slice spin on it. 97 miles an hour, so that was a faster swing. 140 ball speed, which is pretty good. If I'm in that 145 range, I'm really kind of crushing it, maybe 150. But higher backspin than I want. 3,000 is the backspin that you do not want. You want to be in and around the mid 2000s, depending on your swing speed. And I have enough swing speed where I would want it maybe around 2,200 even. There we go. Yeesh. Another big banana ball. Look at how that spin just absolutely crushes that distance. 4,600 backspin, just absolutely demolished the distance, even though it was a 96 mile per hour swing and 136 ball speed. All right. Let's see if we can draw it in a little bit. Oh, that's going to be out to the right. Yep, high, out to the right. So what I'm going to do here is just keep hitting this. I want a good 10 to 15 balls in with my current gamer. And then we're going to switch over to the Gen 5 and see what I can do there. There's no sense really in me dialing this down to 9 degrees because it's just going to open up the face. I need to work more on my path in order to get some straighter shots going on here. It's not really about the loft right now. Little towing, hopefully that one's straighter. All right, we got a little draw happening. Get out there. Let's take a look at the spin numbers. So on a draw, of course, your spin numbers should drop to a more acceptable range, which they did, 2,500. Had a little bit of draw spin, which is great. 138 ball speed isn't the best, but 258 total. I think that's one of the longer ones in this particular set. So again, I'll come back to you in a minute. We'll get cracking with the Gen 5. All right, so now we've got the Gen 5 driver. Check out this beautiful carbon face. Obviously that is allowing them to move weight around. In fact, the moment of inertia is 25% better than the Gen 4 driver from last year. The other thing too that the fitter fit me into was this low spin white tensei shaft, but the only white shaft that they had is in extra stiff. And I don't typically play extra stiff, but he said that I loaded my club sufficiently where it wouldn't be a problem for me to get into that extra stiff and just have a little bit more control over that club face. For balls off the toe especially, I don't want that club face or the shaft torquing and letting that ball kind of eke out to the right. So this is literally the first swing with this driver. The other thing I will say is we cut it off by a full inch. So it's a full inch shorter than my regular driver. So let's see how we get on here with the 7.5 degree. Wow, I really like the sound off that. Woo, it's a big slice. I really like the sound off that. Just need to get around and get it square better. All right. Oh, that sounds solid. Be good. Now leaking out to the right again. High spin, 94 swing speed, 137 ball speed. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, be right. Woo! Wow, it's right down the pipes. Let's go. 241 carry is by far the best shot I've had. Wow, check this out. Center strike, no side spin. No in to out, no out to in. Almost 100-mile-per-hour ball spin, 144. Really low spin on that shot. That's fantastic. 269 with a 241 carry. My best shot by far. Let's keep going. That one really felt good. I will say the sound of this club is much more powerful sounding. Last year's PXG and a couple of the other generations sounded more like a ping. Sounded kind of pingy off the face, and it's no question why that's the case, considering PXG hired Ping's top engineer when they were developing their drivers. This one sounds completely different though. So that one was off the toe just a tiny bit. Ooh, and it's still pretty straight. 232, another carry over that. Center again on my strikes. Nice low spin, even though it was kind of slipping off to the right, and 137. Oh my goodness. And this is at 7.5 degrees, guys. I haven't even ratcheted this up to 9, which would close my face and help me a little bit with my shot shape, but you can't beat center to center. Low, smothery ball off to the left. Rained quite a bit. Only 11 degrees. Slow chaser. All right, one more, and then we're going to take a look at the results. All right, a little bit of a slice. I'll take it. Again, rolling out to 255. Center on the strike. Low spin again for going out to the left, or sorry, to the right. I love that. Typically with my other driver, anything off to the right, and the spin automatically gets over 3,000 rev, which is not good. This is so much better. All right, let's take a look at the numbers, and then maybe we have a little long drive competition. Got the numbers from my old 211 pulled up here. The longest drive was here, 232, 254 total. The imputed club swing speed was 97. The ball speed was 141 with a 16-degree launch, which is pretty decent. Higher spin though, 3,100. Not necessarily what you're looking for. And it was relatively straight. It was only offline by 18 yards, so I'd be in the fairway. In total then, if we take a look at the average of my current gamer, we've got 138 ball speed, just over 3,000 RPM, which is horrible. Let's see, average carry 221 and 244 on the total distance. If we go to then the new Gen 5, let's see, longest hit, I can see a 241 carry, I can see a 242 carry, so this is good. So there's a 241 carry for 269 total, and offline by only 8 degrees, wow, pretty straight. And then a 242 for 267 offline by only 12. In total, the ball speed was very similar, 139 to 138. The launch was a little bit lower, spin was quite a bit lower, and I think if I go ahead and collapse these, we're going to see that the distance actually was quite a bit better as well. So 225 carry versus 221, 250 total versus 244. Offline was dramatically different. The first driver had a lot of slices and fades in there that actually drove up the backspin. And as I mentioned before, the ball speed is pretty similar. So I was swinging them relatively the same speed. So this is all part of the club. And to be honest with you, just much straighter hits. So I think we've got a winner here with the PXG Gen 5 driver. Now, I will say that this is in 7.5 degree, and the 0211, my current gamer, is in 10.5 degree. So let's have a little fun. We're going to do a long drive competition. I'm going to set both drivers to 9 degrees. Both drivers have been dialed into 9 degrees. On my current gamer, last year's 0211, I've dialed it down from a 10.5 to 9 degrees. On the Gen 5 that we'll test in a second, I've dialed it up from 7.5 to 9. So both are playing 9 degrees. Just we got there a tiny different way. Oh, I took a rip off that, but that was high on the face. Stay in bounds. Oh, I'm curious to see what the spin is on that. 2,900, not bad. All right, 91 mile per hour ball speed. We can get better than that. I think I actually might do these long drive competitions in all of my videos. I think it's kind of a fun way to end the video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Oh, getting a little toey. Ooh, nice little draw. Could be a low spinner. Get out there. Ooh, that was high though. Really high. Yeah, too much. 3,700 backspin. Alright, I just need to flush one of these right down the middle. Oh, that was solid. Be good. Oh, look at that. Straight as an arrow. Go. Go. Oh, it's going to crush this one. It's going to crush it. Get out there. 263, center, like that. Oh, low spin on it too. All right, we've got 3 more balls with this one. Let's see if we can beat that. That's going to be hard to beat. That was a monster hit. 263. Of course, this does have an inch longer shaft on it. Oh, banana ball out of bounds. All right, that ball does not count. OB. Okay. Get out there. Maybe just a little too low. Maybe I just didn't have the height on it. Still low spin. Nope. All right, we got ourselves a really nice hit down the fairway. Time for the Gen 5. Guess 2. Let's do this. Six shots. See if we can beat that. Again, this is dialed up from 7.5 to 9. And you can immediately see that closed club face. Maybe that will help me. Wow, did you guys hear that? Go. Ooh, that's really straight. Get out there. Wait. Is that a tie? Center. First hit, have I tied it? Let's see here. It's fading on me. Roll out there. 260. God, take a look at how low that backspin was. 2,300 backspin on that fade. That's impossible. I'd have over 3,000 on that other PXG driver. This is an absolute low spin monster, and I love it. Be right, be right. Woo, it's got a little draw on it. Roll out there. 262, 2,200 RPM, 139 ball speed. Wow. This shorter shaft is just so much easier to hit too. I'll tell you what we did in the fitting in a second. Oh, towing. Oh, that's really drawn. That'll be out of bounds. Yep. We actually had me hit driver with the longest 3-wood shaft he had, which is 1.5 inches shorter than normal. And I started straightening out my shots. They weren't slices anymore, so that's why we figured to cut down the shaft by 1 inch, because I do swing shorter clubs better. And in the past, if you watch my video, I did have a mini driver from TaylorMade for a while and really kind of got on with that. I don't know why I got rid of it, to be honest with you. Oh, another straight one. Nice little draw. Run out there. 260. 143 ball speed. 2,300 backspin. All right, last ball. All right, let's give this a whack. A real whack. Oh, be good. Oh, too much of a draw. Ah. Is that a tie? 263 to 263? 263 to 263. Wow. I can't believe these both went the same distance on the long drive competition, but you would see that there are more that hit the fairway, more that were in that 263, 262, 260 range, more of a draw with the Gen 5. And really, this driver is all about adjustability and customization, and that's really why I went to get custom fitted, in addition to the fact that the driver is half price now. So as of this recording, the driver's $299. It's their Christmas sale, but frankly it's been going on for about 4 months. They must be selling a ton of these videos. Comment down below, what do you think about PXG and their pricing strategy by being basically half the price of every other driver out there? So this is the clear winner. It's a driver that I can grow into. It's got more adjustability, and the custom fitting was just really nice. It's free when you buy the driver. I actually ended up buying a 3-wood as well. He knew what shaft to put me in. He wasn't afraid to put me in the extra stiff. He wasn't afraid to put me in a shorter shaft. And of course, we've got the heavier weight here in the base of the face here, the base of the driver, to allow me to close that club face a little bit easier, because the lighter weight is way out here. So it does allow me to close that club face a little bit more. Last year's 0211 just has the one weight in the back, so there's not a lot of customization there. Hopefully you like this video. Please subscribe, like, comment down below. We'll see you next time.